So Gareth, a huge win for the community today. What brought the government to their decision?
Indeed, today we get to make the good news announcement that people have been listened to, and this hospital will not only just remain in public hands, but it will receive more than $250 million upgrade, which I think the people of Shellharbour and the Southern Illawarra absolutely deserve.
What brought the government to this decision though? I mean, was there a problem with the EOIs?
Well, there's no problems as such, but I think we want to listen to communities. We want people to have confidence in the health system. We also listen to staff. There came a point where I felt that I wasn't getting the information we needed, and I didn't want people, particularly the staff and the community, to go into Christmas not knowing. I thought it was critically important that we made a decision.
I mean, you've had a lot of protesters and you yourself faced that angry mob back in June.
But at least I faced them, and I wanted to be at that meeting because it was important for me to hear, no holds barred, what people were thinking. I didn't run away from that meeting. There were plenty of other places I could have arranged to have been, but I stood there, I listened, I delivered that message to the Minister, and today I get to deliver this great news.
Gareth, are you worried that your government's gaining a reputation for backflipping?
No, we said right from the very beginning that we would listen to the community, we'd analyse what came forward, and the decision's been taken. I don't think there's any backflip here, certainly not from me. The government has listened to the concerns and is proceeding with a major redevelopment of the hospital.
Gareth, I'm glad you brought up the $251 million redevelopment. How soon can we see that now that we've got a decision?
That's a great question, and what I can tell you is that the Department of Health has been working on the redevelopment in spite of what's been happening with the expressions of interest. So we'll see construction work start on that site next year. That upgrade will involve more car parking, a doubling of theatres as well as more beds, and we'll also consult with staff about the sorts of clinical and specialist services that are required at this hospital. I've always said that there's not necessarily a Liberal thing to do or a Labor thing to do. Sometimes it's just a right thing to do.
Thank you so much for your time today, Gareth.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks, Kim.